Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we're reading from Hare Krishna. Today is Gopashtami. We will be reading from the 10th canto, chapter 15, the king of Dhenuka, the killing of Dhenuka, the ass demon. This is chapter 15 of the 10th canto. SriSriRadhaRasbihariTemple tatascha pogam daya sito braje babu tusto pasu parasamatu kasum gastaranu sadvisamam padarvindavanam punyam atitva chakratu. Translation. Sukadeva Goswami said, when Lord Ram and Lord Krishna attained the age of Pongoda, 6 to 10, while living in Vrindavan, the cowherd men allowed them to take up the task of tending the cows. Engaging thus in the company of their friends, the two boys rendered the land of Vrindavan most auspicious by imprinting upon it the marks of their lotus feet. Purport. Lord Krishna wanted to encourage his cowherd boyfriends who had been swallowed by Agashura and then stolen by Brahma. Therefore, the Lord decided to bring them into the palm tree forest called Dalavan, where there were many delicious ripe fruits. Since Lord Krishna's spiritual body had apparently grown slightly in age, the senior men of Vrindavan, headed by Nanda Maharaj, decided to promote Krishna from the task of herding calves to the status of a regular cowherd boy. He would now take care of the full-grown cows, bulls, and oxen. Out of great affection, Nanda Maharaj had previously considered Krishna too small and immature to take care of full grown-up cows and bulls. It is stated in the Kartika Mahatmya section of the Padma Purana, Shukrastam Katiketu Smata Gopashtami Buddhata Dinat Vasudevo Abu Gopa Puvatu Vatsapa. The 8th lunar day of the bright fortnight of the month of Kartika is known by authorities as Gopashtami. From that day, Lord Vasudeva served as a cowherd, whereas previously he had tended the calves. The word Padai indicates that Lord Krishna blessed the earth by walking on her surface with his lotus feet. The Lord wore no shoes or other footgear, but walked barefoot in the forest, giving great anxiety to the girls of Vrindavan, who feared that his soft lotus feet would be injured. Om Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is a wonderful pastime, as we've been reading in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So Lord Krishna's pastimes are called Nitya Leelas, which means that they are continuously being performed either on earth or some other planet. The Lord is constantly engaged in these pastimes with his devotees. So here, the Lord is now being promoted. What is this promotion? It's not from being a manager to being a CEO of the company, but he's being promoted from Vatsa to Gomata, from taking care of Vatsa calves to Gomata. Who would like that promotion? Not any of us like that promotion. But Krishna, he celebrated this promotion from heading Vatsa to Gomata. Because Gomata is the ultimate stage. Heading Gomata is the ultimate stage in Vedic culture. Because by heading Gomata, one renders the most important service. Why? Gomata is very, very important in Vedic sacrifice. In Vedic sacrifice, Gomata provides milk for yagya, provide dahi, makan, ghee. So, Gomata is very, very important for yagya. Without yagya, there is no life. Saha yagya prajashitva. Purovacha, what is it? Prajapati. In the beginning, Bhagavad-gita said, Sri Bhagavan gave man and demigods the yagya and said that by performing yagya, you will live very happy and you will prosper. And in the end, you will attain moksha. So this is possible by the products of Gomata. So the whole Vedic civilization was held by Gomatas. So when the Gomatas were taken care of, and then automatically all the needs for yagya were fulfilled. Of course, even today in some parts of India, this is the culture when you go to the village. So Gopashtami, I'm going to read the importance of Gopashtami. This is from our ISKCON daily article. Importance of Gopashtami is one of the most important cheerful pastimes amongst all the pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna. The 8th lunar day of Kartik month is known as Gopashtami. It is believed that on this auspicious day, Nanda Maharaj sent his children Krishna and Balaram for the first time to head the cows. Krishna now stepped into the age of Komara from Pongada Till the age of Pungada, Krishna was a calf keeper. After stepping into the age of Kumara, on the auspicious day of Gopashtami, Lord Sri Krishna started to head the cows. To witness this incident, Sri Radharani took the form of his shaka. Now Gopashtami is celebrated. How Gopashtami is celebrated. On this auspicious day, people worship cows. They offer fodder to cows. On Kartik month's Shukla Ashtami Titi, early morning people bathe cows, offer them flowers and scents, and decorate them with different clothes. People feed fodder to cows and do parikrama, and then go after cows for some distance. Then in the evening, when cows come back, that time is known as Godhuli Muhurat. At that time, also, they are greeted and worshipped. After this, they touch their lotus feet and pray for their healthy and prosperous future. The charity is given in Goshala on this day. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated that Lord Sri Krishna used to walk barefoot at the age of 6, keeping cows ahead. At that time, even his footsteps were not properly developed. Krishna gets delighted when the foot dust of cows fall on him. Krishna used to walk barefoot in dust, leaving footprints of his lotus feet everywhere. This is the reason for the dazzling beauty of Vrindavan. Krishna's affection towards cows. It is said that Nanda Maharaj had 9 lakh cows, and Lord Sri Krishna was aware of their names. All the cows were identified by their names. If any cow gets separated from the group, then Krishna calls them back with their names. Due to his affection, Krishna is also known as Gopal or Govind. Reason for importance of cows. Krishna was fond of cows. He used to apply Goraj Tilak on his forehead. He showed his affection for Go Seva through his words and pastime to people. In this way, Krishna and Balaram are the symbol of cow protection. In Hindu culture, cows are not considered ordinary animals. Cows are considered mothers. It is said that by drinking cow's milk, our brain works more actively and we can analyze our Shastra easily. In Shastra, it is said that inside cows, 33,000 gods and goddesses exist. The cow is the symbol of our prosperity, objective of Gopashtami. The main aim of Gopashtami is to protect cows and provide service for their seva. We should always try to provide a safe, loving and caring environment to cows, as they are the favorite to Krishna. It is said that in place where cow seva is done, Lord Krishna Lord Hare uses it to provide infinite grace. We are dependent on cows' blessings. We should always provide service and take care of cows. Cows expand prosperity and establish spirituality in the surrounding. Whether we live in cities or villages, consuming the milk of dairy cow and using other dairy products made of it also contributes to the savor of cows. By doing so, we are playing an important role in the country's economy. So on this auspicious day of Gopashtami, let's provide some service for the protection of cows. We can try to offer them a loving and protective environment. In this way, we can surely impress our Lord Krishna and get the Lord's blessings. Hare Krishna. Go Mata Ki. So that is the article from our ISKCON daily about Gomata. So it's very, very important festival where the cows are decorated and they are offered arati with Hari Kirtan, and they are offered ladus, chapati, and many. At least where I come from, we have Gomata. We make special ladus, and we offer them chapatis. Yes, in India, I think any cow can eat chapati. I've seen. They can take chapatis. There are so many nice offerings that we can offer to Gomata. We can offer grass. We can offer sabji, fresh sabjis, not cooked sabji. But we can offer some fresh sabji, like carrot leaves, beetroot leaves, cabbage leaves. Yeah, very, very nicely. Because this is a very special day for them. So this is what the article from our ISKCON Daddy says, that we should worship the cows. Today is very, very auspicious. And by worshiping Gomata, we will prosper. Because Gomata is the mother of prosperity. Is a mother of Yagya. Says here, 33 devas live in the body of Gomata. Devas and devatas. So the Gomata is the embodiment of all the devas. All the millions of devas, they live in the body of Gomata. That's how Gomata is so important. And of course, here in Mumbai, I believe we will have some Gomata worship. We have cows there? Okay. So there will be some Gomata worship. I don't know what is the program. Yes. But in all our temples, we honor Gomata. We do Gopashtami very nicely. Even if we don't have Gomata in some temples, we hire Gomata, we bring them from somewhere else. I've seen that. During these festivals, some devotees will bring Gomata from some farmers and do Go-Puja. Because this is part of our culture. So our culture is a culture of worship. Sri Krishna, Bhagavan. So you can't worship Krishna, Bhagavan without cows, isn't it? Whenever there is Krishna, there is Gomata. His planet is called Goloka. There in Goloka, The associates of Krishna are called Gopalas. And Gopis, it's all Go. And then his closest, intimate associates are Gomatas. And in Bhumi, his abode also is called Gokul. Like we sing. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite Gokula Taruni Mandala Maite. Gokula Taruni. Oh Radhe, the most beautiful girl of Gokul. Gokula Taruni. So this is Krishna consciousness. Everything evolves around Go. Even the place on earth where Krishna began his pastimes is Gokul. So in that way, the worship of Gomata is very beautiful, is eternally associated with Lord Krishna. So Gomata, Gopashtami, very, very important festival. So we have so much of appearance day. Today is the disappearance day of different acharyas. Dhananjaya Pandit as also Srinivasacharya. Srinivasacharya was a very great personality. Srinivasacharya is associated with Shyamananda Pandit and Narottam. Three of them went to Vrindavan to live there and end their pastimes on earth there. But Jiva Goswami sent them out of Vrindavan with a cart full of books and told them that you are the first book distributors. You should take all the books of the Goswamis to all people outside of Vrindavan. So Srinivasacharya was one of them, of those three, who were sent by Jiva Goswami with the books. So these personalities are very powerful. When he came to Vrindavan, he was Srinivas. And then Jiva Goswami added the title Acharya. Narottam Das Thakur. When he came to Vrindavan, he was Narottam. And Jiva Goswami, when they were leaving Vrindavan, when he sent them, he gave him the title Thakur Mahashai. Shyamananda, when he came to Vrindavan, he was called Dukhi Krishnadas from Odisha. And then he had a desire to see Srimati Radharani in Braj. And Jiva Goswami told him, Prabhu, only by seva you can fulfill this desire of getting the mercy of Sri Radhe. And Jiva Goswami gave him seva to clean the kunjas of Braj. As he was cleaning, one day he found an anklet which belonged to Srimati Radharani. And he kept this anklet until Srimati Radharani herself came to request it from him. It's a long story. So when Srimati Radharani received this anklet from Duke Krishnadas, and upon realizing that the person to whom the anklet belonged to was Sri Radha herself, Duke Krishnadas, he became ecstatic. He said, for so many years I've been desiring to have your darshan. I've been desiring to get the opportunity to serve you. Please accept me as your servant. Keep me with you. I do not desire to go back to Odisha, where I have come from. And Srimati Radharani said, your desire is good, but I cannot contradict the desire of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu has a mission for you. Therefore, I cannot keep you. But I will give you the murti of Sham. And she manifested the murti of Krishna and gave this Duki Krishnadas and said, now your name you become Shyamananda. Very nice. Shyamananda Pandit. The same Shyamananda who was sent with Narottam to distribute books. He came to Vrindavan as Duki Krishnadas. By the mercy of Srimati Radharani, he received very beautiful deity of Sham, which is still there at Sevakunj, behind Loi Bazaar in Vrindavan. Maybe some of you have taken darshan. So here, we are talking about very great acharyas. One of them was Srinivasa Acharya. So I will read about Srinivasa Acharya. The life and teachings of Srinivasa Acharya. Chaitanya Das and his pregnant wife visited Lord Chaitanya in Jagannath Puri after witnessing Lord Gauranga's sannyas ritual in Katwa. Your wife will soon give birth to a son named Srinivas, stated Lord Chaitanya. All of the Bhakti Shastras of Rupa and Sanatan will be given through Srinivas. Let's understand the importance of Srinivasa Acharya in Vaishnava history. Srinivas visited Lord Gauranga's remaining allies at Katwa, Navadip, and Jagannath Puri after his father died. They blessed Srinivas and provided him with excellent spiritual guidance. When they saw his absorption in Gauranga Prem, they realized he was an embodiment of Gaura Shakti, the energy of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. He arrived in Vrindavan, visited the 12 forests, and received Diksha from Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Sri Jiva Goswami taught him the entire Gaudiya Vaishnavism ideology. Sri Jiva bestowed the title Acharya on Srinivas in recognition of his enormous knowledge. His role in the Gaudiya Sampradaya. In the development of Gaudiya tradition, the initiation of the king and his devoted subjects was a significant occasion. Soon Vishnupura rose to prominence as a major Vaishnavism center. Only at Vana, Vishnupur did Gaudiya Vaishnava culture and art in all of India evolve independently from outside or distracting influences. Even the Muslim influx was negligible. Therefore, the Vaishnava monuments of Vishnupura are the only places where Bengalis architectural and sculptural art from the early 17th century onward can be found in profusion and pristine form. From 1596 to 1622, King Virhamvir ruled. He composed songs honoring Srinivasacharya, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Krishna. Pada Kalpataru and Bhakti Ratnakara include his poetry. The king's literary works, which reflect his lovely voice, aided in evangelizing Vaishnavism throughout his realm. Thus, Srinivas completed his task in Vishnupur. Not only had the books been found, but the major Pandit had converted to Gaudiya Vaishnavism. He wrote to Chief Swami, "The entire city of Vrindavan rejoices. The entire city of Vrindavan rejoiced and sang praises to Srinivasacharya. Now that the kingdom of King Virhavir had been converted to Vaishnavism, Srinivas was establishing a significant center here." Jai Srivasacharya Ki. So that is Srivasacharya. There are so many acharyas. Today we have Gadadhar Das Goswami also. Let's see if we can get something. Srivasacharya. Okay. Gadadhar Das Goswami biography. Sri Gadadhar Das Thakur previously lived at Navadip. When the Lord went to live at Nilachala, Sri Das Gadadhar also went there to be with him. Later on, Mahaprabhu sent him back with Nityananda Prabhu to preach in Bengal. He first stayed at area Dahagram, which is situated on the banks of the Ganges. Then he spent some time in Navadip taking care of Sachimata and Vishnupriya. But after their disappearance, he came to live at Katwa, where Mahaprabhu had accepted sannyas from Keshav Bharat. He was very confidential associate of Sri Gaura Nityananda. In Gaura Ganodas Deepika, it is stated that he is an incarnation of the effulgence of Srimati Radharani's body, as well as an expansion of Purna Nanda Gopi. Though he was one of the associates of Nityananda Prabhu, the majority of whom were cowherd boys and thus situated in the mellow of friendship, he was always absorbed in the mood of a gopi. Once as he was carrying a pot of Ganges water on his head, he called loudly, "Who wants to buy some milk?" Sometimes he would say, "Here is some first-class yogurt. Whoever wants to buy some, come here," calling out like he would then laugh very loudly. When Mahaprabhu instructed Nityananda Prabhu to preach in Bengal, he sent Sri Ram Das and Sri Gadadhar Das along with them. This is from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila chapter 11, Adilila 11, 13 and 14. One day Nityananda Prabhu came to Das Gadadhar's temple at Area Dahagram. In the temple was a very beautiful deity of Sri Balagopal. Sri Nityananda Prabhu carefully picked it up from the altar. While holding him against his chest, he then began to dance in ecstasy. When all of the devotees saw that Gopal had taken shelter of the heart of Sri Anantadev, they made the heavens resound with the vibration of Hare, Hare. Nityananda Prabhu, who was very robust and heroic, then began to roar very loudly while engaging in his ecstatic dance with Gopalji. Then Madhavananda Ghosh began to sing some songs describing Krishna's dance lila from Dankeri Komodi. Hearing his sweet voice and the poetic descriptions of Krishna's dance lila, Nityananda exhibited all the ecstatic symptoms within his body simultaneously as he danced like one intoxicated. The gestures he exhibited while dancing were like slashes of lightning. His limbs moved with unparalleled grace. His expressive eye movement, his sweet smiling and eruptive laughter, and the shivering quaking of his head provided a feast for the devotees' eyes and ears. Bringing his two beautiful lotus feet together, he would then jump in such a way as to completely captivate one's mind. Whoever he would look at would find themselves floating in an ocean of the mellows of love of Krishna. And by his merciful glance, they forgot about the existence of their physical body. The level of devotion that is sought by great yogis and munis was attained that day by the ordinary men and women at that place, and they relished the remnants of Lord Nityananda's love for Krishna. So that is Gadadhar Das, how he enthused Nityananda Prabhu and got him ecstatic. So another story is that Gadadhar, once he visited the local Qazi in the evening, he just decided, he was so ecstatic that he decided, I'm just going to go to this Qazi. Qazi is a Muslim, he's a big Muslim authority. At that time, Bharat was under his Muslim rule during Mahaprabhu's time. So he went to the Qazi's house and he told the Qazi that I have come to beg you, sir, to chant the holy name of Hare. The Qazi said, Gadadhar, why did you have to take so much trouble coming to my house so late? Tomorrow I'll chant Hare. And Gadadhar became ecstatic. He said, you don't have to chant tomorrow, you have already chanted the name of Hare. So that is the power of Gadadhar. That even the Kadi, by his influence, he chanted the name Hare. So that way, Gadadhar was no ordinary devotee. He was a direct Guru Shakti, the energy of Mahaprabhu. Another great personality in Mahaprabhu's entourage, whose disappearance is today, is called Dhananjaya Pandit. Okay, we're running out of time. So many acharyas. Dhananjaya Pandit. This is the biography of Dhananjaya Pandit. It says, Krishna's friend Sudama became Dhananjaya Pandit in Gaura Lila. This is according to Gaura Ganodesh Deepika 127. Opinions vary about Dhananjaya Pandit's birthplace and his parentage. In the Gaudiya Vaishnav Abhidhan, it said that he was born in the village of Jariagram in Chittagong district on the 5th day of the waxing moon in the month of Chaitra in 1485. His father was named Shripat Bandhu Padhyaya, his mother Kalindi Devi, and his wife was Haripriya. In the book Gauranga Madhuri, another version is given. He was born in the village of Shian Muluk, near Bolpur in the Birbhum district. His father's name was Adidev Vachaspati and his mother Dayamai. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur subscribed to the former view in his Anubhashya. Dhananjaya Pandit's primary home in the village of Shitalagram, which is served by Kaichara Post Office in the precinct of Mangala district of Burdwan. Shitalagram is about 1 mile north of Kaichara railway station. Both the Gaudiya Vaishnava Abhidhan and Gauranga Madhuri agree that Dhananjaya Pandit was married and that his wife's name was Haripriya. It is also mentioned that he would prostrate himself in obeisances before Tulasi Devi 3 times a day. He was married when very young, but this did not stop him from leaving on pilgrimage shortly after his wedding. His wealthy father gave him money for traveling expenses, but Dhananjaya gave it all to Mahaprabhu and carried only begging bowl. This particular action has been recalled by author of Vaishnav Vardhana. Tulasi Vairagi Vandan Pandit Dhananjaya Sarvasva Prabhure Dhya Bada Hati Lai. Dhananjaya's main home, or Sripat, in Shitalagram, the deities of Gopinath, Nitai, and Damodar, which he worshipped, are still being served there. These deities are brought into the field not far from the temple where the Disappearance Day festival is held annually in the middle of March. Dhananjaya Pandit participated for a few days with Mahaprabhu in his Sankirtan pastimes in Navadip. From there he returned to Shatyagram. Hence, He went on pilgrimage to Vrindavan. Before traveling to Vrindavan, he stayed for a few days in Sachara, Panchara, leaving a disciple who was traveling with him in charge of the deity service. At present, there is no further sign of this temple in Sachara, Panchara. Nityananda Prabhu delivered the most fallen and crushed the atheist. The powers were manifest in his dear devotee Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya Pandit converted many robbers and atheists in Shitalagram area. Dhananjaya Pandit was extraordinarily great Vaishnava. Nityananda took up permanent residence in his heart. This is a quote from Chaitanya Bhagavat 35773. As one enters the Shitalagram temple, a small Tulasi stands on the left. This is the site of Dhananjaya Pandit's Samadhi tomb. His disappearance day is the Shukla Ashtami of Kartik month. So that is Dhananjaya Pandit, one of the associates of Gaura Nitai. He was very dear to Nityananda Prabhu, and therefore he was empowered to preach to the most fallen, Patita Pavan. Just like Prabhupada, when he went to the US, he could have stayed with upper class personalities like Dr. Mishra. There were some few gentlemen who came from India who were well off in New York, but Prabhupada didn't come to stay with them. He went to stay with the hippies. Eh? Can you imagine? Someone is going to preach to the most fallen, but he lives with them. Prabhupada lived with the hippies. So in that way, Prabhupada also, in the mode of Dhananjaya Pandit, he delivered the most fallen people in Western world and made sadhus out of them. So this is the continuation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. Just as Krishna Das Kaviraj in Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Lila, chapter 7, verse 10, he says, Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prema Mama Taro Priya Bhakta Sakka Ganan Krishna Pala Pradhan. I offer my respect to Gauranga Mahaprabhu's Bhaktas. Those Bhaktas who are dear to Mahaprabhu. I offer my obeisances to them. And also I offered my obeisances to the other Bhaktas of Mahaprabhu who are like the branches of this Mahaprabhu who is the original or eternal tree of love of Godhead. He says, I offer my respect to those devotees of Mahaprabhu who are like the branches that are distributing the fruits of Krishna Prema. So in a similar way, Prabhupada was one of those devotees of Mahaprabhu who continued from this tree, this eternal tree of love of Godhead, which is Mahaprabhu. So when he went to the West, he stayed with those hippies. He stayed with a hippie. Can you imagine? A gentleman from Bharat, from Calcutta. Prabhupada was very aristocratic. He was an aristocrat from Calcutta. But when he went to the West, he stayed with those people. So this is the mercy of Mahaprabhu. We can understand who has gotten the mercy of Mahaprabhu. He become like a touchstone. So Srila Prabhupada also Like Dhananjaya Pandit, he delivered the most fallen people in the world. So in that way, we should appreciate what we have in the form of A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada K. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu K. Gaura Premanandi Hari 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 Bo. Hare Krishna. So we can stop here. And if you have some question, we can take a few questions. Otherwise, we can end here. Am I early? I think. Huh? Huh? 29. Okay. Take care. Jai Shri Krishna Bhagavan Ki. Gopashtami Mahotsava Ki.